let's assume that you have different environment like QA environment, stage environment, production environment, and based on your environment, um, you want to have different URL, right? Your URL will change based on the environment. It's possible, correct? So what you can do is you can pass the environment value at the runtime in the parameter. It's like this. So let's set up now about environment part. Okay. For this, you have to create environment files inside, I think. First, you go to the config part first. Here, if you will see somewhere, you will see the environment decision, this one. See here, .env config, this something is written, correct? So .env basically you have to install. You have to configure in your system. I'll tell you what it is. Hold on for a minute. Um, I'm checking from where you can get the .env. Yeah, it's mentioned there itself, github.com. This one, right? Let's go here. Yeah, here they have mentioned that you can install and then you can give the file name with .env extension. So you have to install in this way. npm install .env say hyphen save that you can give. So let's do that first and go to the terminal. What happened? Terminal, where it is gone. It happens. You can kill the terminal. You can open again a new terminal. Okay. Okay. CLS. Run this command. Done. So it is added. So if you see in the package JSON, you will see that .env is added. Fine. Now, basically, you can put the config files. So you create three different files. One is environment, which will be the by default environment. Then you can create, let's say, QA environment, staging environment, whatever name you want to give. Okay, that you can do now. So let's create some environment files. Okay. Hold on. So we'll create three files here. In the config, go here and say new file and simply .env. That's it. One more file you create with uh, .env.qa, let's say. And one more file you create, let's say staging. So .env.stage, something like this, or STG, whatever you want to give. Fine. In different, you can, put different URLs like configuration thing you can put, right? But let's resolve it first that how the path will be declared for environment. So there will be a variable called node underscore environment, which we will put. Okay. Mm, So let's put some values first. Let's assume when there is a QA environment, the email and password, right? The email field and the password field which we were using. So this is email value, sorry, value is equals to astrology.qa.learning at the rate gmail.com, and password, you can put the URL also, all those configuration related things, you can put it here. Fine. So we are putting it. Or in stage environment, maybe your password is different, correct? So sorry, let me correct it here also. So in a stage environment, maybe your URL is, sorry, your email is testology.stage and password is testology.stage, something like that. It may be different, correct? For different environment. Maybe you want to keep these things for default environment, or the dev environment is this. So let's keep it like dev environment, QA environment, staging environment, or default environment, QA environment, stage environment. It's like this. Fine. So you can keep all these things here, and when you want to use it, how you will use it. So there you have to mention, what environment file somebody will pick based on the node environment variable. So if you see the config file, they have written a basic code. See this one. But we have to write our own code for this. So we will say if there is no environment variable available. So when process dot env, so this is like system dot get property, like system property. Here in JavaScript, we say process dot env, environment variable. It's like this. There is a variable, let's say node underscore env. If it is not available, then what to do? Then pick the default .env file. So we'll say not required, require. What you need? You need a library .env to set it. And you'll say, hey, now set my environment file as config. And in the config, you will provide what you want to set. Okay. That's it. So in the config, I want to say, hey, I want to set the path. So one of the variable, there may be different variable. The path will be your directory name, right? So dollar, you keep your dollar, and current directory will come from, in JavaScript, it's underscore directory name will give you the current directory. Then basically here //src folder is there, // you have config folders // okay. So you are saying when the node environment is not variable, pick up this source config.env. One more or else will come if somebody will provide the node environment variable, then same thing, only difference will be, let me copy this. Only difference will be, instead of config env, you will be picking here env dot dot, again dollar. Hmm, I'm thinking it will come or not. Yes, dollar will come. Dollar, and you will pick from the environment variable. So that will come as process dot env dot node underscore env. Whatever user will provide, it's like this. Fine. I think this should work now. And done. So you must be thinking about what I'm saying about node environment and all. Basically, if you do echo %, node underscore env, yeah, there is no value or without dollar. Let me check. So there is no value set for that, but you can set it at a runtime that, okay, you are running in QA environment, you are running in a stage environment and all. So here I can say set node underscore env is equals to QA. Let's say small QA. And now if I do echo dollar env, my bad. Why it's not coming? Maybe because it's a PowerShell. In normal command window, it will come. Hold on. Command prompt. Command prompt. Yeah. Here, if I say echo dollar, sorry, percentage sign, not dollar. My bad. Node underscore env. Okay, let's set it now. Set small set node underscore env is equals to QA, and then I will do echo dollar. Yes, QA is coming. So I have set the environment as QA, or you can pass it at runtime also. It's up to you. Now we can say that instead of, where is our login test? Instead of putting it in the hard coded way, I can say that pick up the value from the environment file. Okay. So I'll say get it from process dot env dot. What was that? Process dot env dot. Here, right? Email value. This one. So I'll say process.env.env value. Save it. It is showing me error because it's thinking that it can be null, right? So put an exclamation mark at the end. Okay? Because this value can be undefined. So when you say exclamation, that means you know that there will be some value. It's like this. In the same way, you put it for password. So here, instead of putting it hard-coded way, you will pick from the environment QA this password value. Going back to the code, this will be password value. Save it. Done. Now, when you will run it, it should pick it at the runtime from the environment file. So we'll run it npx playwright test login tests dot spec dot ts. Let's run this. It's running it. Let's see if it will work. Oh, I should have run it in headed mode. My bad. Anyways, it is failing. It's saying that it is not able to fill email and all for some reason. I think it's saying that it got undefined value. It got the undefined value because it was not able to fetch what is the environment and all. I think one change which we should do is, hold on, in the config file, let's go here because we have not um, import anything. So I think we should uncomment this, save it. I'm just checking whether I have done any spelling mistake, some syntax mistake. Hold on. This is starting here, dollar value. And I think this should come after path is equals to starting from this. Yeah, it looks good. The way we are writing, I think it's good, but I'm still checking at my end on the environment part. Yeah, it looks good. Import thing and path also we should import both the thing. This is not required because it is by default, it's saying that everything will be in the .env file. I'm not saying this. I'm saying that if user is giving some node, if user is not giving any node environment variable, then only go to this. Otherwise, if user has some value for node environment, let's say QA, then it will be environment.qa file. It's like this. Let's save it. Let's run it again. I will run this again. Hold on. Let me again do that. npx playwright test this -hyphen headed mode we will run. Let's see this time. Yeah, it's coming here. It's going to the login page, I think now. It should put the user ID and password. No, it's failing. It is not able to fill the value because it is not able to fetch, the environment variable. Fine, no problem. We did some mistake. Somewhere we have import, we have done. We have done the import properly. Let me close everything. It's too much messy as of now. Yeah. So let me close all. Close all. Oh, something was not saved also. Okay. So that may be one of the issue, but it's fine as of now. So environment QA is this, stage QA is this, value, email value, password value. Okay, where we want to use in the login test. How we want to use it from the process environment, whatever is the environment file, from there, pick up the email value, pick up the password value. It's like this. How it will work? It will work through how it will get to know what is process.env. It will get to know through config file. In the config, what we are saying, hey, if process env.node environment is not present, take it like by default env file. Here underscore dollar, I have put it properly. Now there is a spelling mistake. No. So I'm saying, hey, if it is not present, sorry, if like, if user has provided the node environment variable, then go to this config the path as tilted comma directory names src config. Src spelling is fine. We are there at src
It's
configs. Oh
configs.
my
Sorry,
god,
it's
it's
configs.
configs. Oh, very small mistake. Configs. It's src/configs and then it is. Let's run it now. I don't think any other mistake will be here now. It should be. Wait. Let's kill this terminal. What is the problem? Let me run it now. I am checking what is the value of this. Let's set it again. Set the node environment as QA. And the problem is in PowerShell, you have to put in another way to print the node environment. It is set, but you are not able to see because you are working with PowerShell. Let's change it to normal DOS command prompt. Okay. Here, we will say set node underscore env is QA, let's say, and we will do echo. We are just checking the value, nothing else. Node underscore environment is QA. Great. Now let's run it. npx playwright test. What test you want to run? You want to run login tests dot spec dot ts in header. Fine. npx playwright test login test spec ts, all. Hit enter. This time it should pick the user ID password from the qa.environment file. Let's see. And we will change it also so that you will understand what I'm saying. We will put some wrong user ID password in stage environment. So you will get, yeah, it's putting it, see here. It's taking it from the environment file now. Let me show you if the stage environment is there and your user ID password is different. So let's go here and yeah, we have already some wrong user ID password is there. So let's set the environment now. So okay, let's say set node underscore env is equals to stage. Fine, set it. CLS and let's run it. So now you will observe that it will put this user ID and password because the environment is now stage. So let's see what user ID password it is putting. Here it's putting testology.stage.learning. Okay. And the password is also stage 1. Okay. Which is actually invalid. If there is a separate environment, separate user ID valid, then it will put the valid thing. Fine. So this is how very important thing from the framework perspective, that how you do not hard code at the test case level. This is also hard coding in a way. We are putting something in the property file, but still we are not doing anything. If somebody will see that, they will not be able to understand, your user ID and password. It will come based on the environment. Okay. Fine, guys. That's it for today.